Yeah. I can. I'll take care of it.
I'll go all the way in. It was early June, and Barbara and I had gone to Pigeon Lake to meet up with some friends, but also to try out the boat we had bought just maybe a couple of weeks before. At first, it didn't seem like we were actually gonna launch that boat because we had forgotten our life jackets at home. And with all these park rangers around, they were doing some sort of training. You're not supposed to go on a boat without a life jacket, but...
Going to get our life jackets.
Oh yeah, life jackets.
Yes.
Weren't they over
Here, in front of this truck.
So we come here with our inflatable boat for the first time ever, and there's a training here for all the park rangers and all over Alberta. They're all here training about the boating, and we get here and we don't have our life jacket with us. But luckily there's a life jacket borrowing station and we're saved. We can actually launch our boat.
Large. You?
Is it a medium?
I'm looking for
extra
you.
large.
16p. My phone, it's camera. I gotta have that. I'm like waddling.
So the boat's already ready to go because we inflated it up there, and now we're just gonna go and launch.
So I was looking, I was thinking, I said put the boat in this side previously. I'm saying now put it in that side. The wind is coming from over there.
Yeah.
If you get on this side and the wind starts to take you away, you'll never get back. So you can look out there, there's white caps out beyond the point.
Yeah.
So I would say just, this is your first time in the boat?
Yeah.
Go between here and the point maybe where it's calmest and you're most shaded from the wind. Keep close to the shore. Don't go any further out than the end of the boat launch. Just go back and forth.
Yeah.
Barb hasn't done this before. It's a new boat.
Hello, we are on the water. We're just taking a break here from paddling, but so far the boat is going really well, except the paddles are kind of on the short side, and what I'm finding is that we get more water on us than with the rowboat system on the other boat. And right now we'd like to check out something over there, which is behind me right now. So I'm gonna do some more paddling. I don't know if I could set up the camera in a way that I can get some of the action.
I'm daydreaming. Did Brent and Rhonda, they must have left to the camp, eh?
It was an extremely windy day out on the water, so we were happy just having tried out the boat, so we returned to the dock fairly soon.
Let's hope I don't tip this boat over.
Oh no. And if you do, all my water sensitive stuff is in the car. See how far back I'm leaning? This is like when I'm relaxing. This is not ideal.
No. Yeah, maybe that's why he got rid of it.
I don't know. Maybe that's, we haven't figured it all out yet.
Hey.
I don't know. Maybe the seat needs to get further back, because number one, I'm keep hitting the side of the boat with my paddle, and number two, when I lean back, I'm like this. I don't know if that's normal. Show my wet butt.
Do 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 do. Okay.
All right.
Handy. Handy.
Boat trip
Yep. Boat trip.
successful.
20 minutes.
It was almost 3 weeks later when we decided to try out the boat for the second time. This time we took different paddles with us, hoping that this would make it easier for us to move. We went to a place called Real Recreational Park, and it's right next to the big lake. So we're going to go under the highway bridge with our boat and then into the lake. And yeah, it's a neat boat, but we only tried it once on a really windy day on Pigeon Lake, and it wasn't really such a good experience. Are you excited?
Yes. I'm not excited about getting in that muck, but overall, yes.
I think we could go get off the dock, no?
Go take a look at the muck. Show them the muck.
Big Lake is overgrown with a lot of algae and seaweed, but that didn't hold us back. So there's a lot of plants in the lake. This is actually the beginning of the river, I think, or part of the river. The lake's on the other side of the highway, which is over there. And hopefully we won't have all this stuff on our paddles. So let's go and put the boat together and launch it.
Am I wearing this properly?
I think so. It's
Thank-
probably like officially too small for you, but it's better than not having
Oh,
one.
it looks dumb. Like, how am I gonna see?
Huh?
Like,
Do we really need those? Yeah, I guess so.
I prize my money. No, I'm kidding. This thing is heavy, eh? Like 50 pounds, maybe? Be careful.
I'm in.
Well, this should be interesting.
Yeah, it's fine. Yeah, I'll go.
I'm gonna kick my shoes off.
Yeah, that's fine.
That way, if I get wet, I get wet.
I'm already leaning back like the last time, just trying to film you. Okay, we're in the boat, yay! Well, so far it's a success. Do I leave? Like, I have to start paddling, I guess. Well guys, we successfully launched the boat, and we're actually moving toward the lake right there. See? Yeah, isn't that beautiful? Now the problem I'm having with this boat is, see where my backrest leaves me? It's like I'm leaning like this. And the other small boat that we have, which is a Voyager 300, my back's right up against the like the outside part of the boat, and I'm well supported. Here I have no support, so when I sit up like this I could paddle reasonably well, but it's the most uncomfortable, and I'll show you why that is. See where my bum is here? This is where it goes down because of my body weight, but then where my legs are, it caves upwards. And so it kind of pushes me back. And yeah, we already overinflated this boat. Not a big deal, but the problem is if you don't, then this is even worse. So this is not the most comfortable boat to paddle in. And well, we're just gonna go a little further here, but like overall, I think if you're on a market for a boat, before you spend a huge amount of money on this inflatable kayak or canoe or whatever it's supposed to be, you might be better off with a rigid one if you have a way of hauling it. Like this, I mean, it's a boat and it's really pretty, but as the way it performs, to be quite honest with you, it's a little bit disappointing at this point. But at least we have something to float around on the lake. But I'm almost tempted, like next round we'll go back to our little boat, and because we still have it and it's a lot of fun and I can actually haul it on my bike. The only way I can really paddle in this boat and be comfortable at the same time is by kneeling in it, because I don't have to fight the backrest or whatever you want to call it. Like I'm not constantly working my abs, even though that'd probably be a good thing, but you know, we're trying to paddle a boat here and go somewhere. I'm back in the lying down position because the kneeling, look at my knees, they're all red. Yeah, after, like at first it's comfortable, but then it starts to get painful. So I have to do what I have to do. It's not the most comfortable boat. If you have a budget for something like this, you might want to look into something else. The Voyager 300 that I showed in other videos is by comparison a lot more comfortable. It's tiny, but it's actually yeah, you can control it a lot better because it's got oars instead of these paddles, and it's not fast, but for the price, you know, it's probably the best thing you're gonna get. When there's no wind, we can actually move, and it's not like going from side to side too bad, but when the wind hits us, then we're kind of challenged. Okay, I got a paddle now, and I'll see you in the next video.